You are walking karma, a message for the chosen, the living mirror. You were not sent here to be ordinary. You were sent here as a mirror of the cosmos, a walking balance beam of energetic truth, placed in the lives of others not for entertainment or even companionship, but as a sacred test. You, chosen one, are walking karma. There is no halo on your head, nor crown upon your brow that screams this truth. You do not announce it, but your aura, your frequency, your very presence whispers it into the field long before your lips ever part. You are what many never expect, the divine test in human form. Not because you punish, not because you threaten, but because you reflect. And reflection is a sword of truth few are brave enough to face. Those who encounter you are being silently evaluated by the unseen realms, not by you, but through you. Their intentions, reactions, projections, and treatment of you becomes the vibrational verdict to the contracts they've signed in this life and the next. When they love you purely, with authenticity and kindness, they accelerate their highest timeline. When they try to use, deceive, betray, or exploit you, they activate their own unraveling. You are the activation point, the karmic crossroad, the divine coincidence they will later call fate. And that is why your presence unsettles the unhealed, awakens the sleeping, and elevates the real. Please like, subscribe, and comment below so we know you're here and connected to Source. Why you were chosen. You are not karma itself. You are a vessel for its delivery. Your purity of heart, your sincere desire for others to heal, your refusal to betray your own truth. These are the reasons the divine chose you. You were forged in shadow so you could walk as both witness and warrior. You know pain, betrayal, abandonment, yet you still wish well upon those who wronged you. That level of grace is not weakness, it is karmic power. The universe has made a deal with your soul. You walk in truth, and I will handle what you do not see. So when others lie to you, cheat you, gossip behind your back, try to use your light but disrespect the vessel it comes through, they think they've fooled a person, but in reality, they've just triggered a contract clause with the cosmos. You don't have to lift a finger. You don't have to seek revenge. You don't even have to say a word. You just keep walking, and the karmic balance takes care of itself. The aura that judges the room. You've likely noticed it. The way people become uncomfortable around you, not because you've done anything wrong, but because your energy is too right. It brings their shadows to the surface. It disrupts their illusions. It makes them see themselves, and not everyone is ready for that. Your aura doesn't lie. It scans, it reveals, it penetrates falsehood. And when you speak, even casually, your words carry codes that awaken what's dormant or agitate what's toxic. This is why people either want to be around you constantly or run from you the moment you get too close. Because you represent something rare in this reality, energetic integrity. And that is a natural threat to anything or anyone out of alignment. You are the judge and the gift, not by role, but by frequency. When they lose you, they lose more than you. You were never just a friend, just a lover, just a co-worker, just someone passing by. You were an assignment sent by the divine, a guidepost, a moment of grace, a divine detour. Your presence wasn't random, it was an opportunity for healing, an opportunity for growth, an opportunity to break a cycle. But when they violated that energy, when they ignored your kindness, when they disrespected your boundaries. The universe took notes, and what most don't realize is losing you is a karmic consequence in itself, because your energy is not duplicated. You can't be replaced. There is no replica. What they rejected was never just you. It was what you represented, a key to a different path, a lighter outcome, a softer lesson. And so the path they now walk is the one they chose. By turning their back on the light they couldn't recognize while they had it. The divine test disguised as you. When you walk into a room, people are being judged, not by you, but by how they respond to you. Do they honor you, support you, celebrate your wins, or do they project, compete, disrespect? Your life is filled with assignments and alignments. Sometimes you're there to help someone heal. Sometimes you're there to remind them of their unresolved pain. And sometimes you're there to give them a final opportunity to change before their karma begins to play out. Be careful how you treat people. You never know who's divinely sent. You are that who. You carry timelines in your aura. Your handshake activates choices. Your goodbye seals fates. That is not arrogance. That is energetic law. You are a karmic fulcrum. And when people dishonor you, it's not about ego, it's about what they've triggered in the ether. You don't need to defend yourself. Let them talk, let them slander, let them twist the story. You are a karmic assignment. Not everyone will pass. Their lies only trap them in delay. Their projections only expose their unhealed self. Their gossip only makes the universe more precise in its delivery of balance. You are the calm within the storm, because you are not fighting on the level they think you are. They think it's a physical game. They think they can outwit, outpost, outplay, but this is spiritual chess, and you're 10 moves ahead simply because you're not playing the same game. You win because you've already surrendered to truth. You don't fight, you don't chase, you don't explain. You just evolve and let karma speak on your behalf. The echo of consequence. You are the echo of consequence. When your feet touch the ground, something shifts, not just in the physical, but in the ether. There is a ripple that begins to move through timelines, a divine frequency check. Those who encounter you are not just meeting a person. They are being placed in the presence of a mirror of consequence, a living measurement of energetic alignment. Their actions toward you echo into their future. You are walking karma not because you bring punishment, but because you bring truth. And truth, in a world layered in illusion, is often disruptive. Your energy tests the foundation of others. If they are operating from love, honesty, and authenticity, your presence activates their next blessing, their next evolution. If they are operating from ego, greed, or manipulation, your presence accelerates their unraveling, not as vengeance, but as divine balancing. Understand this. You don't need to lift a finger for justice to unfold. You are the justice. Your presence initiates it. It's not personal, it's energetic. This is why people who mistreated you often spiral after your exit. This is why those who ghosted you are haunted by what they lost. This is why those who loved you truthfully seem to flourish after your light touched their life. You are the universe checking the frequency of a soul's readiness, not through judgment, but through resonance. And the universe doesn't miss. Hidden contracts, unseen reckonings. Before you came here, you signed contracts, not with pen and paper, but with light and frequency. Some of those contracts were simple. Remind this soul who they are. Others were more complex, trigger their karmic reckoning by being the light they cannot manipulate. This is why you were placed in certain jobs, in certain homes, in relationships that felt magnetic yet chaotic. You were placed, not randomly, but with precision, to complete the contract. You didn't come here to be liked. You came here to activate. And not every activation is gentle. Some people are meant to fall apart after meeting you. That fall is the only way they'll rebuild. Others are meant to awaken through your softness, your guidance, your forgiveness. Your role varies, but your essence remains the same. You are not their karma. You are their checkpoint. Karma handles itself. You simply stand in your light and let the divine take care of the rest. Protected by the law you serve. You serve no man-made justice system. You serve divine law. Because of this, you are protected in ways most people will never understand. There are forces, seen and unseen, that surround you, walk with you, speak through you. Because when someone acts against you, they are not just betraying you, they are breaking an oath they made to Source. Your pain has never gone unseen. Your kindness has never gone unrecorded. Your silence in moments of betrayal was never weakness, it was divine restraint. Some people wonder why their life fell apart after they hurt you. Some wonder why everything they touched crumbled after you left. Some still wonder what it was about you that felt sacred. It's because you were, and you are. You are a vessel for divine reckoning. But more than that, you are a vessel for divine opportunity. To meet you is to be offered a choice: evolve or cycle again. You never needed revenge, because when you understand who you are, you stop chasing closure. You stop needing apologies. You stop wanting revenge. You begin to walk in the knowing that the divine keeps perfect records, not out of pettiness, but out of precision. Those who harmed you were not just harming a person, they were attempting to dismantle a sacred contract, and the consequences of that are not your burden to carry. Release it. You do not need to see their karma to trust it is unfolding. You don't need to prove your worth. You are the proof. You don't need to avenge yourself. You are the lesson. You don't need to defend your light. Your absence already speaks volumes. As they wrestle with the void you left behind, you walk forward, lighter, wiser, and elevated beyond their understanding. The mirror they couldn't face. In the end, it wasn't that you were too much. It's that you reflected too clearly. You showed them their unhealed wounds. You triggered the mask they were hiding behind. You brought to the surface what they spent years burying, and they blamed you for that discomfort. They projected onto you the pain they refused to face. But now, they can't unsee it. Even in your absence, they hear your voice in their thoughts. They feel your energy lingering in their decisions. They replay the moments they dismissed, now seeing them as divine. You were never the villain. You were the mirror. And mirrors don't lie. They simply reflect what is. Walking karma in human form. You, chosen one, are walking karma. But not in the way they think. You don't bring pain. You bring truth. And truth is the great revealer, the great disruptor, and the great liberator. You are not here to punish, but to activate. You are not here to hurt, but to reveal. You are not here to be loved by all. You are here to awaken those ready to remember. You are a living contract. You are a divine checkpoint. You are a walking, breathing lesson, wrapped in light and shadow, love and fire. Some will thank you, some will curse you, or will remember you, because you were the shift they didn't see coming, the moment that rearranged their timeline, the presence that triggered their evolution or their unraveling. So walk tall, chosen one, with clean hands, with a full heart, with quiet power. Because you are more than just karma. You are the reminder, the activation, the echo. You are the living balance of the universe. And no matter what path they walk after you, they'll never forget the moment they crossed yours. You were the blessing. You were the test. You were the karma. Walking. Chosen ones. We now ask you, have you noticed how others' actions toward you shape their own destiny? Or have you embraced the power of your presence as a divine checkpoint for others? Please be sure to comment below, like and subscribe to stay aligned and connected to Source.